Alright, so I guess we're rolling here. Today, real treat. I've been really looking forward to this one for a while now. I'm going to review a real special cigar. This is a vintage cigar, actually, from this limited edition 2007 Trinidad. And this is called an Ingenios. Box of 12. I did an unboxing video a while back, so you can check that out if you want to. Wrapper is just dark. It's got a sheen to it, you know. I mean, this is 10 years old right now. So, I mean, this is a vintage and a very old cigar. It's been stored excellently. I mean, the wrapper is in magnificent condition. Leathery feel to it. Shining. Little touch of plume. Amazing aroma. I mean, this smells like honey, barnyard hay. Oh, wow. I mean, you know, usually when you pull a cigar out and you start smelling it, you know, your nose gets accustomed to the aroma and kind of starts to fade, but not this one. It's just continuing to pump out. Yeah, the plume is, you can really see it in this light. Real little dusting of plume on this thing. Got a beautiful pigtail. The roll is fantastic. Lonsdale, Cervantes format here. Oh man, I'm excited to smoke this dude. Hell yeah. Magnificent draw already. I'm impressed with the cigar. Nice pre-draw there. I'm getting some grassy notes with some fermented hay. A little cherry, a little sour cherry. Yeah, definitely some sour cherry there. Smell is really, you know, just honey. I mean, all the sweetness coming off of this wrapper. This is going to be a real sweet smoke here. Definitely. Tobacco is chewy. Roll is firm, packed. Not loosely rolled at all. They didn't skimp on this at all. Fire it up here, man. I can't wait to see what we get. Beautiful cigar here. Wow. Feels great in my hand. So I love Lonsdales. You know, it's kind of been my favorite cigar, Vitola. And you know, they smoke really, really well. Delicious. I taste like a cacao. Chocolatey. A little bit of hay in there. Through the nose. Smooth. Excellent. Which is what you would expect from a vintage cigar, you know. Beautiful. Awesome. Mm. Sweet right there. I got a real good sweet note of like a creamy sweet. It's extremely smooth, this cigar here. You know, and I just smoked a La Gloria Cubana Slim Panatella Medalla d'Oro number 4 yesterday. So it's interesting, the blend is so different. You know, a lot of people are going to say, you know, cigars, Cuban cigars, the blend is all the same. You know, all tobacco that they use is all just Cuban tobacco. So, you know, you're not having like a blend of Rocky Patel for cigars that they're going to take in Cameroon wrappers and use binders from Ecuador or Dominican and then Honduran tobacco. They're going to mix it all in, you know, all the different leaves and make these blends. That's one kind of blend, but in Cuba, you know, you don't really have that ability to import tobacco like that. So, Habanos are 100% Cuba. 100% Cuban tobacco. Yeah, nice little sweet fruit there. I would say kind of like a dragon fruit type of a taste. But might be, you know, I'm tasting that sweetness because of this rum that I'm sipping on here. I got a hankering for Venezuelan rum. Man, it is good. And cheap. That is a hell of a deal here for this rum. I mean, great sipping quality. I'll show the video soon. I'll do a review on these rums, but Venezuelan Maria Teresa and Pampero Aniversario, some damn good rums. So anyways, you know, some people are going to be like, yo, Cuban tobacco, it's just all Cuban, you know, so where's the blend coming from? There's no blend, but there is blends. There's a lot of things you can do with tobacco while you harvest it and while you dry it and while you cure it and while you ferment it, how long you ferment it. You can take some wrappers and ferment them longer and then mix those wrappers in with something that's fermented less and make a special blend of a 2-year fermented wrapper and a 1-year ferment. So you can eat, there's all these kinds of combinations that you can do. So to say that Cuban cigars don't have any blends and you're just dealing with, you know, all these companies, you got Pedro Lopez, you got Monte Cristo, Cohiba, Trinidad, they're all just the same. Cuban. Boom, that's it. Ramona Jonas, La Gloria Cubana, no, man. They got completely distinctive blends. Definitely. Smoke them and you'll know. And if you really want to taste the difference in the blend, smoke cigars like soon as you can, back to back. You know, Thursday smoke a cigar and then Friday smoke a cigar. I mean, hell, that's just me. I don't really, you know, have the money to be smoking cigars every, you know, 2 or 3 cigars in a day, but shit, if you can do that, just make sure you clean your palate. This cigar is just burning down beautifully. Feels excellent in my hand. You know, really feels like a Flor, what's that called? Caño. Florida Caño. Those number twos, is it? But they have this kind of a fat Lonsdale feel, just like this cigar. No, I'm sorry. It's a Fonseca is what I was talking about. Fonseca number 1. They're these kind of fat Lonsdale cigars. Taste is chocolatey. Very chocolatey and a little leather. Very simple, you know, it's a simple flavor right now, which, you know, I would expect for being a 10-year-old cigar. It's entering the second maturation, which means all those, you know, tannins are going to start to break down. So this cigar here would be a bad motherfucker, man, if I waited another 10 years. That's exactly what I'm going to do. This box here is going straight in the winador. Not going to touch it. And furthermore, I'm going to order another one of these to put in there. Because when you age boxes of cigars, you want all the cigars to be touching. So if I put this box in here, it has a box of 12, and there's only 9 or 8 or 5 cigars, they're not going to age the same as if the cigars are already stacked and full. So got to get another one of these and put in there so they're going to age correctly. And the reason why I say that is because what's going to happen is the wrappers are going to transfer oils. So the cigar is going to completely, you know, transfer flavors, and then those oils are just going to blossom out of the cigars and contribute to plume and give you really awesome aromas. Oils are everything in cigars. That's why cigar needs to be at a good humidity, because oils, you don't want them to dry up. But this cigar is just really tasting great. I'm pairing right now with these Venezuelan rums, sipping rums. The whole experience, the flavor combo of all this stuff is just totally badass. Delicious. Don't want to smoke a cigar too fast. Especially these Lonsdales. Lonsdale is, you know, it's just, for me, it's a great cigar. It fits, you know, I mean, feels good in my mouth. Just an elegant smoke between my fingers. And the way it's long, you know, it's got this kind of a 6.5 inches or 6.25 inches. I can't remember exactly, but it's a good long stick. And usually on those longer sticks like this, you know, you're going to have a slower burn. You can enjoy the cigar for a longer period of time. And you're going to have a cooler burn, so you can enjoy the flavors. And it's just, you know, Lonsdales for me are just damn good smokes in general. But, you know, this is a limited edition 2007, you know, Trinidad. And Trinidad's are some of my favorite cigars. I love Trinidad cigars. I love the blend. The wrappers are just sweet and honey. Smells awesome. Smell is, you know, always awesome on these things. And the draw is perfect for me too. Not too tight, not too loose. Like a lot of American cigars are so goddamn loose in the draw. I mean, this is just for me, this is just a perfect cigar. Exactly what I would want to smoke on a Friday night. Fuck, awesome, hell yeah. That is badass. Alright, well, let me get in this thing and I'll come back in a little bit.